coronavirus. NBC News has just confirmed 2 new cases in Washington state, adding to new cases also reported today in Illinois and Rhode Island. By our count, that makes 74 confirmed cases of COVID-19 in the U.S. The new cases confirmed in Washington state come a day after that state announced that a man died from COVID-19, the disease caused by this strain of the virus, the first known death in the U.S. The strain may have been spreading there for weeks.
What we're seeing is the tip of the iceberg. So we're seeing the most critically ill individuals. Usually that means there's a significant percentage of individuals of less severe illness floating around out there.
The White House is telling Americans the disease is under control and urging us to stay calm. Here's what Vice President Mike Pence said this morning on Meet the Press.
The encouraging news is that of the now 22 Americans, including the man who sadly lost his life, the majority of them are recovering well. We have this man's family in our hearts, and we'll keep all of those that are dealing with and working to recover in our prayers.
We'll get into the discrepancy between the number of cases the White House is reporting and the number that NBC News is reporting in just a second. But first, let's get to NBC's Scott Cohn in Kirkland, Washington, east of Seattle. That's near where the death occurred. Also, NBC's Kelly O'Donnell.
Let me weigh in just for a second. Sorry for interrupting. But if y'all just logically think that before they closed the flights down from Wuhan to all over the world, there was 3,000 plus passengers a day leaving to go visit, and mainly visit America. The virus supposedly started December 18th. Food for thought. And I'm very sick right now. And we just had our son get over being sick a week ago. And now I have quote-unquote viral syndrome. But it's nothing. It's just the flu.
Donald is at the White House. Scott, let's start with you and these new cases we're hearing about in the state.
Sure, Joshua. And you mentioned 70.
Oh, and the CDC just recently started testing or allowing certain states to test for this.
4 cases, according to NBC News' tally. More than 10% of those cases here in Washington state, and specifically here in the Puget Sound area around Seattle. One is a male in his 60s. He's hospitalized in Renton in critical condition. He had underlying respiratory health conditions. And another male in his 60s in critical but stable condition at the Virginia Mason Medical Center. And the first U.S. death from the COVID-19 was here at the Evergreen Health Facility here in Kirkland, Washington. In all, with these new cases, according to the county and state numbers that are coming out, we have a total of 8 cases in Washington state and another 4 that are under investigation. And in addition to that, about a mile away from here is the nursing facility where 2 of the cases were. One is a resident of the facility, one is a worker there, and another 50 people who have been exhibiting symptoms may have come into contact with them, and they too are under investigation. So we knew these numbers would increase, and that does seem to be the case. And Washington state has become a real hot spot as this virus continues to spread. Joshua? Hey there.
Idiots. The entire United States, North America, South America is infected. I'm so sick of this. Whether or not it's 5G, the Wu flu, I don't care what you call it. Something's going around, because I've never had anything like this that I've had now. My son never had anything like he had. And they said it was just, or they compared it just to the flu, the common flu. This is insane, y'all. Look up. Start looking up. Praise Yah.
Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see